named Malachi, known as Mally, 21 years old, from London. Being stabbed by someone I used to call my friend, obviously. He was my brother for 4 years. So yeah, it's impacted me a lot because it's took my trust away in a lot of people, especially the friends I already have. You know, even the friends I've known for longer than I've known him. Yeah, it's just made me look at everyone sideways, made me think, yeah, you really can't trust no one in this world.
Picture this, a little nigga trying to run it quick, trying to get his money up so he can splash it on some little kicks. Never cared about having friends, but somehow he was on it ends for trying to make a living. He was never like them little kids, you grew up way too quick.
Serves as a therapy for me because, you know, sometimes I'll be deep in my thoughts. I'll be in my room by myself, you know, so when it's just me and those four walls, I tend to think a lot and get into my own mind. So I put on a beat, you know, I connect to the beat, I listen to the beat over and over again, probably over 10 times, you know. Keep listening to the beat and whatever comes to my head and however I'm feeling at the time, I just write it down on some notes or put it into my phone.
My own guys don't even know me, I can't open up, cause in the end I'm dying by my loneliness. Got the yours on my feet, little nigga better watch your step.
You know, I make music for myself, really truly about my experiences. It's either you listen to it or you don't. It's either you listen to it and can feel what I'm talking about, feel my pain from my life, get to know a bit more about me. But yeah, I'm not really trying to put a message out there, apart from a couple of songs on how I'm talking about worldly issues and how, you know, certain violences and crime need to stop.
You'll never be. Our mummy tried her best to keep her pitney off the street. I lost my dad, then lost my mind. Can't say that it went hella peak. I pray to God he'll never leave, cause if he left I'd be deceased. I know I got my rams, but that's to keep me safe up in the streets. I need $1 million, fuck that, $1 billion. Get my family out the ends and put on all my killies them. Kill a former ops so I don't stress about getting yinged again. Need a better life so I don't ever have to sin again.
Well, in the moment when I was bleeding out, you know, I had my hand over my wound, trying to save myself, trying to call for attention. It was late at night, so I understand why, you know, people are driving by because they'd be scared if they just see a random black man bleeding to death on the street. But at the same time, it just made me look at the world different, you know, because I kind of lost faith/hope in humanity. Because if that was me personally, I'm not going to just watch anyone bleed out like that. Because I'd get home wondering what happened to that person. Are they still alive? Are they dead? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just find it weird overall, and I kind of lost faith in people, to be honest. The name of the song that I feel the most is Out for Blood. That talks about my situation the most, kind of in depth, and how I feel about the situation. I made that song quite some time ago, so certain things might not apply now, but yeah, I made that song quite some time ago, so that's the song that applies to me the most and how I feel about the situation. So yeah, Out for Blood, that's the title. Lessons I've learned. Number one lesson, trust no one. That's my number one lesson. I already trusted no one from the get-go, but it's kind of enhanced that thought. So I really don't trust no one, to be honest with you. My journey from then till now, I'm more alert with who I talk to, who I alert with with who I call friends, my friends especially. You know, I'm alert with who I hang around with. You know, certain people I'm around with at certain times. You know, I just gotta make sure I'm not around certain bad energy in certain places. You know, I wouldn't be going out everywhere like I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I just put myself in a bit more safe environment. As a man of God, I found forgiveness for the person, for the people. As a man of God, I've forgiven them. As the worldly man I am, I haven't forgiven them. So as the current man I am, I haven't forgiven them, no. But as a son of God, son of Christ, child of God, I've forgiven them. I say hopes overall just by talking about it and getting it out. Not to people necessarily, to music.
Through the music.
Yeah, because it's a different type of feeling when you're talking to someone compared to talking to a beat. I don't see it inspiring them to do anything, to be honest, but they'll definitely be able to feel my music on a personal level. I'm not telling them what to do and what not to do, but they'll feel my music on a deeper level than the average person who hasn't been stabbed with or hasn't been in a certain type of life. To be honest, I wouldn't say I'm really vulnerable, to be honest, you know, the situation kind of strengthened me as a whole, as a man, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm really vulnerable in any case. I'm kind of always prepared for anything now, to be honest. At the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, guys are going to do what they want to do, women are going to do what they want to do. But hopefully it might change some people's opinions on things. Maybe not entirely, but it may you know, make them rethink on certain decisions, you know. Maybe don't go on that night out to go ride on someone, you know. Maybe don't go shoot that person. Maybe don't go cause senseless beef for no reason. or go cause violence for no reason, you know. Maybe leave that person, maybe get out of that life, stop selling drugs, you know. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing in this life apart from jail or death.
You were 7 and feet. I was selling crack right now for my teens. Tell you down straight, you can't mess with the team. My nigga MB2, 2, 5 in your team.